Was put into a confinement by myself. The doors were made of like steel, and every time that every door closed on me, I didn't know what to do with myself. You get me? Just me alone in that room, and you barely can see the light of day come into that room. You know, there's a toilet, there's the bed, and nobody. And I had to go back to everything that Mama ever taught me, that God lives inside of me, that God will never forsake me. And yea, though you walked through the valley of the shadow of death, fear no evil. I drew for all the things that Mama taught me. And I had to go within. When the security guard came around and said, lights out, and I was in pitch darkness, I had to close my eyes and find that Jesus, whether it was an imagination, whether he was walking on the Red Sea, whether he was healing, or whether it was turning water into wine, all I know was that I needed him. I need you, Lord. And that training brought me to where I am today. With all the cyberbullying and everything that goes on online, I have to reach for that Jesus Christ. You know, and I've now reached another dimension where Jesus Christ is more than a man to me. Jesus Christ is the light, and the light is hope, you know. And so I was in Rikers Island for 9 days. I remember on the 8th day I opened the Bible and I saw the words, you will be here, God's people will be in jail for 10 days. I remember them bringing me to court before the 10th day with the shackles around my feet and the shackles around my hand. And they took us in a bus to Queens. And when, I'm going to be strong, and when all the girls were kept together, again, based on what was said about me, I was placed in this cage, like a monkey in this cage, and they had a key for the cage. And I sat there, and then, you know, the court went on for quite a while, and I just remained calm, because he said, fear no evil, fear no evil, hallelujah, fear no evil. So I remained calm, and lo and behold, this white lady, she came to the cage door, and she said, Venice Feng Chung. And I hope you guys realize that my name is on my page now on Instagram, Venice Feng Chung, you know, and that's the name that I've been through troubles, trials, and tribulations. But recently my name was changed in Africa to Amari. And I said, yes. And she said, the first court that we went to, the judge said to the prosecutor, my attorney said to the prosecutor, are you aware that this woman is related to the whatever? And that he's her husband and the father of her children. And remember, I didn't sleep from yesterday 10 o'clock till now, so please, I can't remember everything. And the prosecutors say they're not aware of it. The judge say, how could you not be aware that they are related? And his name is Feng Chung, her name is Feng Chung. So the judge tell him to go do his arithmetic and come back another court date. So I was in the cage on this particular day, and the white lady came there and she said, Venice Feng Chung, and I raised my head. I was like that the whole time. And she said, Venice Feng Chung. And I said, yes. I was 21 years old. And she said, you're free to go home. And I said, free. Free. And they opened the cage, and I still sat there And they say, come on, you gotta go. And I got up. Remember, I had the chain around my feet, but I don't think it was my feet that was tired. It was my spirit. My spirit had grown tired to realize what the world had become. No love, no empathy for each other. And as I slowly made it to the front of the courthouse, no money. I remember walking and it felt like I was walking on air. Freedom. You took my freedom. And just when I'm learning to live without it, you send me back into the world like someone walking in the wilderness. I remember making some high steps, my feet coming down, and it didn't feel like my feet was even touching the ground. I managed to reach home without no money. You know, jump the turnstile. Do something, girl. You gotta reach home to your kids. When I reach home, I knock on the door. All my 6 children ran to me. They were like, Mommy, Mommy! My beautiful kids. Life was just beautiful, y'all. It was great to be alive. It was great to see them smiling. And for a moment, I forgot all that I had been through. I hugged my babysitter and she said, Honey, I knew something was wrong when I didn't see you come back to get the kids. And you left saying that you were going for money for the baby, to buy milk for the baby. When I didn't see you, I prayed. Miss Daisy, I hope she's still alive. My baby was less than 3 months old. Grown men now, they don't even talk to me. They don't even love me at all. But it's okay. It's all right. And so I went back to the radio station, and there I was the following night. Same words. I always started my shows with a Psalms. I would go on, and I'd be like, the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He lead me beside the still waters. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. And I just love the flow. Then I would stop the music and said, beautiful people, just want to wish you a pleasant good night. Just want you to know that I do love you from the bottom of my heart and soul. Taking you down right now with the one and only, the late, great Robert Nesta Marley. And girlfriend, my fans were so happy to hear my voice. They call me the woman with the golden voice. Because just imagine that on the radio. And everybody was happy and everything, you know. And that was when I realized that a lot of people gave money for me to be bailed out of jail. But nobody bailed me. Nobody. I was in there and felt like I was forgotten, you know, but let bygones be bygones. Yeah, I was going to say something, but let bygones be bygones. But what goes around comes back around. I honestly live to see that day when the same thing that my husband allowed to happen to me happened to him. My husband ended up in Rikers Island, and it had nothing to do with me. And I said to myself, at least if it's even for a day, he got time to think about what happened to me. You know,